but staying in a game gives you opportunity to score a goal and to go ahead. They've managed to do that. Bizot, I thought he was outstanding. He was outstanding tonight. I know he was a late replacement for Martinez, but everything he was asked to do, he was perfect.
Up against Robin van Persie's Feyenoord side, they're the Dutch league leaders, Owen. Was this a tougher test for Villa than the one at home last week against Bologna?
Yeah, I think it was. And to be fair, I thought Robin van Persie hadn't played some good football. They had a lot more shots than Aston Villa. They just weren't very efficient in front of goal. Obviously, Sam mentions about the goalkeeper. Bizot was terrific, made some big saves, like he did against Bologna, actually, and losing Emery Martinez in the warm-up where had a bit of a muscle injury. So I think for Unai Emery, having the option to bring players in that have a big impact is big for him. And that wasn't easy today. They found a way to win again. They went up their absolute best, and obviously I think they're going to continue to improve in the next coming games.
Yeah, it's 3 wins in a row now for Aston Villa. Buendia and John McGinn with the goals. We'll take a look back at those short. Emi Buendia, Cillian, his first ever European goal, and a great goal it was as well.
Yes, and much better from Villa. They're more persistent when they're pushing forward, when they're pressing Feyenoord, and one of those situations pays off. But this is all about, and I know Owen loved this one, little from Kamara, little drag, but this is all about Buendia. He's been great since he's come back after the injury, but this is a quality from a player with his ability. He just take a little touch, and you know exactly where the goal is, and it's a cool finish.
Yeah, he's a wicked technician. You think about, obviously, Rodgers is playing in that number 10. He was kind of playing off the left, but actually that's kind of his position as a 10, but Rodgers has made it his own. But that little stud roll just gives him timing to just literally just curl it around. I mean, it's a fantastic goal from everybody involved.
Do you think we'll see him more involved in this Villa team this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think you could see Rodgers play out on that left-hand side and come in because he's a bit more explosive, a bit more athletic. Buendia, he's more of a technician. He's an old-school 10, whereas you see Morgan Rodgers is an amazing ball carrier. So I think they have flexibility there. But Buendia's going to play because he's smart, and he's one of them. He can create and he can score. And I think he's one that could release Ollie Watkins into those channels where he's so devastating.
Like him, Cillian?
Yeah, I do. I do like him. I know he's went through a lot with a bad injury, but he's been working so hard to get back to full fitness, and he seems like he start enjoying football again. He does have the quality to change games, which that's what big players do. And I think when Morgan Rodgers and Buendia start playing together more often, I think we can see some wonderful things from both of them.
Yeah. Villa holding on to a 1-0 lead. They needed that second goal just to secure this victory, and it came from John McGinn, who's now scored in 3 consecutive games for the first time in his career. This was a lovely goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, first on your man does amazing. He's really good at this kind of running at people, but I love the run from John McGinn. I love watching John McGinn play football. He's kind of all action, he's everywhere, He scores, he creates, he can pass on the ball in any situation. But watch Marlon, he drives straight, but look at the run from McGinn. It's like somehow he knows this is going to fall to him, and it does. And three games in a row, he scored. Let's be honest, they've got a lot of great players, but John McGinn's the heartbeat of this Aston Villa team, and great to see him scoring in so many games.
I've just texted him 7 to go. Before every season, I've put a target of 10 goals.
Have you?
Yeah, because I do think he's got so much potential.
Yeah.
He just needs to unlock it. I think with his energy and ability, with his strike, when the teams get tired, he can get to those possessions. And I mean, you see, it's late in the game. Everybody's mentally tired. He's still going, he's still pushing, and he can score goals, and he can add a lot more to his games. But it seems like he's not believing it, but maybe he's starting to believe now.
Double figures is the aim then, hey?
Well, I hope so. 7 to go, so let's see.
He might get double figures by January.
I know, I was going to say.
That would be really good, because he has the potential. He just have to get that confidence to take shots, to take chances. It seems like he kind of, as a captain, he looked to help everybody else, to do everybody else work, to do his running. But he's got so much more potential, and I hope you realise that.
He only got 4 goals in the whole of last season, Owen, so he's 1 away already from matching that. Yeah,
but if you think about his role's probably constantly changing. But you think about Tielemans coming to the side, Kamara, Morgan Rodgers, Asensio, Rashford. He's probably the one that's had to adjust his position. But as captain, he's been incredibly unselfish. But actually, he's one of those ever presents, you know, and I think he's the one you kind of you want him in the team because you know what you're going to get from him. I do agree with Stan that he can give you so much, but I think because he's so humble, he defers to, you know, the other guys. But actually, right now, he's the one stepping up for them and getting goals.
Yeah, exactly. As a captain, as a leader, it's been a difficult couple of months for Villa, and I think he has really taken that role. He's pushing everybody else. I think he's likable in the dressing room, and he's showing that he's a real leader, and he showed it tonight again.
Marco Bizot in goal tonight wasn't meant to be starting the game. Emi Martinez was actually picked as Unai Emery's starting goalkeeper, but picked up a muscle injury, we think, at some point during the warm-up. So Bizot played, and I tell you what, they needed him. He made 8 saves during this game, Owen. He was up against it a bit.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he was good in the Bologna game. He made some big saves there. Haj Musa was a threat on that right-hand side. He's got a lovely left foot. And, you know, I think we saw on the stats before, Feyenoord, I think they're triple the amount of shots of Aston Villa. So, you know, they were under a little bit of pressure. But when you got a guy like this in goal, you know, he made some big saves. Obviously, Ezri Konsa and Pau Torres in front. But, Stan, he made some big saves in the game.
Amazing. And, you know, it's really difficult for Bizot. I mean, Emi Martinez is one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
And it's really difficult to run the club when the goalkeeper is the main player.
Yeah.
Martinez has been outstanding for them. But every game he has played, he has made a difference. And how good is to have two very good goalkeepers, and if one is not available, the other one can step in and can make a difference, and he's definitely made a difference tonight.
And because of Emi Martinez's transfer speculation at the end of the summer window, Stilian, it was actually Marco Bizot who started this campaign for Aston Villa. Then when Emi Martinez didn't leave, Martinez comes back into the side. Will that have been quite difficult for him?
No, I think Bizot understands his role and his position at the moment. I think he's releasing the challenge with Emi Martinez. He's saying, yeah, I know you're number one, but every time I have an opportunity, a chance to play, I'm going to show you that I can be a number one as well. So it's great to see.
And another clean sheet for him tonight. Shall we hear from him now? He's been talking to our reporter, Danny Jameson.
Marco, you know how difficult it is to come here and win at De Kuip. How big a victory is that for Villa tonight?
Oh, I think it's a massive victory. I've played here in my career many times. I think I can maybe count it on one hand that we took a victory here. But yeah, this is a massive victory here with Villa and for Villa. So I'm happy.
There was a strange incident before kickoff where we thought Emi Martinez is going to start, and then you come out to start the game instead. What happened there? How much notice did you have that he was playing?
I think he felt something during the warm-up, and I saw him already speaking with the officials, and yeah, the goalkeeper coach told me, all right, he's going inside, he's going to check, do your thing, we're going to warm up a little bit and just be ready whenever it's needed. And that's what I did.
So you have to be ready as a backup goalkeeper all the time, but to come in and you faced 13 shots in that first half, you made 8 saves overall. The warm-up must have worked.
Maybe it's good to do a small warm-up, short warm-up, and then you get more energy to play a game. But no, I'm joking. No, yeah, I didn't count the shots or whatever, but I'm glad, I'm happy that I can help the team. And if it's on this way, it's on this way. I will give everything what I can do, and yeah, just do my job. And
listen, that's 3 wins in a row now. Yeah. When I spoke to Unai Emery before the game, he said he felt like you players were regaining and finding your confidence. Can you see that in the dressing room? Do you feel like you are getting a bit of momentum now?
Yeah, definitely. It was been difficult in the beginning of the season, but we never lose the faith. We never lose the hope. We still got the spirit, even. Yeah, when it was not like that great in the beginning of the season, but yeah, now it's hopefully this vibe we have now, we can keep up with this, and then yeah, we are playing better, we are more solid. The team, I think we have more confidence, and we score goals, and that's the most important thing.
Very well done tonight. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
I really enjoyed that interview, Stilian. That's the first time I've actually seen Marco Bizot be interviewed. What's he like as a person? Because he comes across like a really nice guy.
Really good. I mean, he's great in the dressing room. The boys really enjoy his company. He's vocal in the dressing room as well. As usual, as a goalkeeper, they're all vocals. But he just loved being around there. I think he enjoyed the opportunity. He knows his place and role in the team. But he's been different than anything else. His humour is a bit dry. I think the boys like that as well. But overall, it's great to see he's enjoying it. And you know, he's been asked about his position and what is he expecting. He said it is what it is, and he's just taking in and enjoying the challenge.
Is that true what Stilian said? Are all goalkeepers characters, Owen?
Yeah, most of them. That's probably why they go on goal and they get ball smashed at them all the time. Nobody else wants to do that. But one thing is he's experienced. You know, he's 34 years old, and I think you can see that. He seems really chill, really level. In the 2 games I've seen against Bologna and today, he was, let's be honest, he's been the best player. So credit to him. You know, when you're missing somebody like Emery Martinez, one of the best in the world, you get someone to step in and be so reliable. That is a huge plus for the football club.
He will be relieved, though, because in the first half, we all thought that Feyenoord should have been 1-0 up, but the referee disallowed their goal for what we think we still are not completely sure, should I say, but we think it's on a foul on Matty Cash in the box there.
Soft, really soft. I mean, there's not much to see, but it looks like really soft. I thought that the goal should stand.
There's no foul.
Yeah, we're all baffled still. We've seen this so many times.
I mean, we looked at it from different angles. We tried to find out what exactly happened. I mean, even the referee reaction with his hands
we're not sure what that means. Don't know.
I have no idea.
I mean, if somebody can explain it to me.
And I've never seen anybody do that.
I know, what's that mean? I was
to be fair, Bizot almost saved that one as well. I mean, from the other angle, you can see it's just over the line. I think it's Rueda with an amazing header against 3 Aston Villa defenders. But yeah, the referee made a couple calls where we were just like, really? But you know, some I guess they have bad days as well.
Yeah.
The offers.
Yeah. The other strange one was that we all thought that Feyenoord might have been down to 10 men because there was a denial of what we think was a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity against Villa here. But the referee went over to VAR and checked on the monitor and decided to stick with his on-field decision. And
he should never stick with that decision. I think he should have changed it. Whatever he thinks, if his teammate could have get there was not a chance that his teammate could have get there. He was the last man. There's rules there, and he should have changed his decision and award the free kick and the red card.
Let's think about this, because he's gone over to the monitor. He's had a look at this about 20 times. So what do you think he's seen there to not give it?
Well, he probably thought the left back, Gil Small, was going to get there, but he wasn't, because Ollie Watkins is one of the quickest strikers in this whole competition. So once Ollie gets that ball beyond Ahmed Hodzic, then he's the last man. It's a red card. Initially, the referee gives a yellow, but the VAR says go look it on the monitor. But because he looks at the monitor, and I've seen this, if they look at it for more than 5 seconds and they're not sure, he's there. He looks at it about 20 times, so he's not sure. But really, it's easy. It's a red. He's last man. He doesn't get the ball. Just send him off. But for whatever reason, they tend to look at these things really low. Once Ollie pokes this away from Ahmed Hodzic, it's a red. End up. He's the last man. Goalkeeper's not going to get there either as the left back. But this is, I think, the most conclusive angle where you can just see he's in. And he'll probably score. How he comes to the conclusion that he's not last man, I'm not sure. I'm sure the defender probably thinks the exact same, but he's happy to stay out on the pitch. So he got a couple of things wrong today. But again, we criticise players at times for getting things wrong. I just think the referee probably had a bad day at the office. And this could have made a big difference in the game. Well, thankfully it didn't, though, right?
Yeah, of course. Because, going down to 10 men, it could have been really difficult for Feyenoord. But it seems like Villa have managed and found a way to win the game and to put themselves in a really, really comfortable position in that Europa League. Yeah, it's exactly where they want to be, isn't it? 2 wins from 2 so far, 1 at home, 1 away, 2-0 victory at Feyenoord.
Difficult night for your side out there tonight. How would you describe the performance?
not as difficult. I think we performed really well in terms of our high defending. We won so many balls in our high defending. In possession, I think we played well, created a lot of chances. And didn't really got a lot of chances against us. So especially in the first half, but in the second half as well, I think we played really well. So it's a bit of a strange feeling to be standing here with a 2-0 loss, because in my opinion we earned more.
As you say, you created an awful lot of chances, particularly first half, 13 shots I think it was. Yeah. What did you think of the disallowed goal?
I don't think that was the right call. Because the ref was talking about a block. Apparently someone blocked someone of Villa. That was not the case. So that was a clear goal for us. That is a really important moment from our side. And the ref said sorry to me during halftime, because I went to him really polite and I asked him, can you explain what just happened? Because nothing happened. And then he said sorry. He thought that someone was blocked, but again he said sorry a couple of times. So that's a shame, and that had a big influence on the game.
It's 2 defeats from 2 in Europe. The performance that your side put in tonight against a team that you said is probably the favourites to win the competition, how much does that give you that you can take into the remaining league phase matches?
No, well, I don't really care about being a favourite or not, but I do care about how we perform and how we play, how we defend, how we attack. And that was spot on tonight. I think we played really well. We showed a lot of courage as well in defending forward. We showed a lot of composure on the ball. And we created, like I said, so many chances. So overall, I have a really positive feeling. I didn't have a positive feeling about our game in Braga, because in that game we didn't perform well. But tonight we did. So we have to keep going, and then the wins will follow.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Say hi to everyone at TNT.
Absolutely will. Thank you very much. Thank you, Robin.
Hello, Robin. Yeah, hi from us as well. Of course, he's been on the TNT Sports channel before, pitch side with us, Owen. Great to hear his assessment of the game there, because I think he's absolutely right. They played really well, but to hear his conversation with the referee, the way he tells it, the fact the referee had to apologise to him at half-time for disallowing what should have been a good goal, I mean, that's very telling, isn't it?
Do you know what? He literally nailed it. It's like he's gone from the studio straight onto the pitch. And honestly, he broke it down perfectly about the ref, about the way they played. Even Dan, he said about Danny, he said, oh, you must have been disappointed. And he looked at him, it wasn't disappointed. We actually played really good. The only thing he's probably disappointed about was the scoreline, because we said they had triple more shots than Aston Villa. Goalkeeper, Bizot was probably the best player. They just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. So I think overall he can be happy. Referee probably didn't have a good day, as Robin broke down pretty clearly there as well. So obviously the scoreline wasn't ideal, but I thought the Feyenoord played pretty good today. Not
good reading from their first 2 games in terms of what's on the board, because they've lost both of their opening matches. But looking at the way they performed tonight, you'd expect them to go through to the knockout stages?
Yeah, they've shown some flair, but unfortunately sometimes playing well, not winning games don't get you to the final target, and that's going through the next stage. It seems like Van Persie has given a good style, and the players believe in what he's trying to do. You can see that they've got a very, very young squad and some exciting players.
That high press, which he spoke about, a lot of turnovers, was good. They had good energy.
But it's about winning games. Mm-hmm. I mean, did Villa perform well tonight? No. But they've managed to win the game. They've put themselves in a good position. And Van Persie, sometimes you have to mix it. When you have so many chances, I mean, they've got enough chances to put Villa under pressure. But obviously Villa got Bizot. Again, we're bringing him into the conversation. And they definitely has shown some interesting style of play. It seems like they enjoy it. They play without pressure. And he should be happy with it. Maybe the score was not the right one.
OK, let's see what Unai Emery thought of Aston Villa's performance. He's been talking to Danny.
Unai, on paper, this was your hardest away game in the Europa League phase. How pleased are you to come away with a 2-0 win?
Good evening. My expectation was more or less tough, like was the match. And how we were ready to compete and to be resilient sometimes was very important. And the test we had today was fantastic test. And we struggled the first half, they had some chances. The goalkeeper was playing fantastic. We had as well a moment to get their box, but not so clear. And the second half, we changed a little bit, dominated more, stopping them their press, and they're progressively as well getting confidence and getting their box and scoring goals. Of course, it's a very fantastic win, and we competed fantastic as well, adapting of them. The atmosphere was a huge atmosphere to as well to be always stand up in everything was happening against us, and I am so proud of how the players respond on the field.
And losing your goalkeeper so close to kick-off, Marco Bizot comes in and makes 8 saves in the game. It didn't seem like it affected your players at all.
We have to be ready, every players, and we are trying to work tactically, individually, in the training ground, in the video session as well. We are trying to focus everybody the rule they have, and as well how they have to respond when they are on the field. And really fantastic. Marco Bizot especially, he's a very good guy. Very good goalkeeper. He's accepting completely his role, and he's performing progressively better. And really, when we can have some players out, like we have, because today we had 6 players out being injured and not available for today, and the response they did and other players was fantastic. And in this situation with the goalkeeper as well, fantastic how he replaced Emi Martinez.
You mentioned players being ready for their opportunity. Emi Buendia is another one who had to go out on loan last year. It's felt like he's had to be really patient to take his opportunity. How pleased have you been with his attitude and the way he's performed when he's been given the chance?
He knows how we are building the team and how we are building tactically as well, and his position is clear as a 10 number, playing left or playing inside, and he has skills, and he has as well capacity to assist or even to score goals, and now he has 2 goals in his back, and of course it's very important because we need to add players, scoring players as well, getting confidence, getting minutes and playing with their capacity, their skills in our structure to try to get as strong as possible through individual performance and collective performance.
I know how much you like and rate John McGinn. There's 3 victories in a row. He's scored in all 3 of them. How pleased have you been with how him and the rest of the squad have stuck at it after a difficult start to the season, and how can he take this momentum forward now?
He's challenging as a captain as well, something more than tactical and individually. He's playing with a lot of emotions, and his motivation is always high, and his capacity to respond in the difficult moment. I think here the supporters know him better than me, but the 3 years we are working together, he's a captain, and he's as well one player very, very important in the dressing room, and he's always happy, he's always smiling, he's always responsible, and when he's playing and we need to get something more than individual performance, more than tactical performance, is something getting emotions and as well moving, trying to get good energy and positive energy. He is always already in each moment to do it.
Appreciate your time. Thank you, Unai.
Thank you.
Well, great to get the thoughts of Unai Emery on his